Hello and welcome to the Idea to Global Business webinar. This is a session where you would learn how to turn your idea into a profitable and globally relevant business. No matter who you are, where you come from, this session is for you. But before I go ahead, I'm going to introduce myself. Everybody calls me Bestie at Sea. I am the CEO of Corporate Bestie Technologies. We are a Nigerian and US-based company helping entrepreneurs and business owners to fund their company. We simplify the process of business formalization, business formation, business startup, and compliance for African founders and for founders all over the world. So we're currently helping people to fund businesses in Nigeria, in the United States, and in the United Kingdom. I am also the author of several published books, and I am also a startup mentor. I mentor with the 3-Day Startup. It's an organization here in the US where we support new entrepreneurs, new founders to conceptualize their ideas and launch their businesses. I'm also a mentor of the Tony Elumelu Foundation program, which is one of the largest African philanthropic organizations responsible for helping entrepreneurs to launch their businesses and providing them with access to capital. And this will be my 3rd year as a mentor of the Tony Elumelu Foundation program. I have recently been recognized as a US alien of extraordinary ability, or alien with extraordinary ability, which gives me an opportunity to live and work in the United States and do my business and grow my business. And so far, it's been such an interesting journey. And none of this would have been possible without the idea I first conceptualized when I started my business. And I'll take you through all of that. I'm also a wife and mom to a very beautiful princess. I have a daughter, and she's the most beautiful. So right into it. I've also worked previously with different organizations, local and internationally. But I'll just highlight, some key organizations like the World Bank. I worked in the World Bank project some years ago, where we were helping to eradicate the problem of erosion, soil erosion in Nigeria. And I also have worked with several small and medium enterprises under the Meta, formerly Facebook, Boost Your Business programs, as well as the Grow with Google programs to educate young entrepreneurs, young business owners to utilize the gift of technology to grow their businesses. And it's such a pleasure for me to be here with you. I am also an alumni of the Founder Institute, where Founder Institute is a Silicon Valley-based company helping to raise entrepreneurs all over the world. And the journey with FI has been phenomenal. And it is with all of that experience over the years that I'm going to be sharing my knowledge with you about how I took my own ideas and turned it into a global business, and how you too can do that. So story time. Who's ready for some story? Essentially, my story is that if you see the first video, the first image right there, that's an image of me back when in 2017. I was working in the World Bank project, but at the time I wasn't getting paid. So I had worked for over 16 months and I wasn't getting any revenue. I studied law from the university, graduated as a lawyer, fancy degree, fancy education, but I was stuck in a job. I didn't particularly hate my job, but I wasn't getting paid. And so I started thinking to myself, how do I elevate myself? Because I was solely depending. I was depending a lot on my family and my friends to help me get by. And so I decided that, I have this legal degree. Why sit here and wait till we die? So I took that, I took my knowledge and expertise and started providing solutions to other business owners. People who wanted to start their businesses. I would help them to form their companies. At the time, I'd also gotten some knowledge and expertise from attending several startup programs. So I would also help them to do that. Fast forward to 2022, I got approved by the US. I applied, right? I applied to the US as a person, one alien with extraordinary ability, and I was approved to live and work in the US, right? And now with that idea that I conceived in 2017, I have been able to use it to come into the US and grow my business, right? Grow my company with teams, supporting the work that we do with a growing team. We're currently simplifying the process of company registration in Nigeria, in the United States, here in the US, and in the United Kingdom. And we're looking to expand to other African countries and other jurisdictions to help business owners to expand to take that little idea that they have that looks like a tiny little seed and turn it into a globally profitable and relevant business. Okay. So who is this training for? So this training is for you if you are financially dependent on, if you're financially depending on other people for livelihood. I used to be financially dependent, but I'm going to be sharing with you how I took myself from that place and how you too can with the ideas that you have. Number two, if you want to pursue your passion, you have a passion, you have this great gift, you have this great skill, but you don't know how to go about it, this training is also for you. If you're tired of job hunting or you're stuck in a job that you hate, this training is also for you because we'll teach you or share some ideas that you can use and turn them into a globally profitable, relevant business. If you're also in business, if you've been in business for the last 1 year and you want to learn how to build a business that allows you to earn in foreign currencies or travel internationally with your family via your business, this training is also for you. So let's get right into it. So we'll be focusing on 4 key areas for this training, and I'll share with you 15 profitable and fundable business ideas to launch in 2023. You'd also learn how to turn your idea into a business that attracts global customers. Number 3, I'll share with you 3 pitfalls to avoid if you desire to build a global business. And number 4, how to join the Idea to Global Business Bootcamp. So we have a bootcamp that would break all of the things I'm going to be sharing with you in detail and provide a hands-on training to take you through the process, okay? So let's get right into it. So according to the World Bank Group President David Malpass, the world is edging towards a global recession. And this is not just it's not just in some places, it's a global recession. But the issue is that I'm sure you have experienced it, right? You're currently experiencing the inflation, you're currently experiencing the rising cost of things. And what has caused this recession? One key factor of the recession that is looming or edging towards us right now is the COVID pandemic. The COVID pandemic created a system that is impacting the global recession, the COVID-19, as well as the Russia-Ukrainian war, right? And all of these factors, amongst others, will create a devastating impact on emerging markets and developing economies. So economies like Africa that are developing or emerging would feel the brunt of this devastating impact the most, right? And what is the solution? And that's why we're here. We're not carriers of doom. We're here to create solutions. And that's what entrepreneurship is about. And that's what we preach. Right? And so the solution to this looming crisis that is almost getting to us, and we're not going to sit and wait till it happens, right? We're going to take what we have and make do with it and create something, right? And so the solution is in reducing consumption. I'm not saying starve. I'm not saying don't eat. I'm not saying don't live your life, but reducing consumption and boosting production. And how can we boost production? Boosting production essentially means we need to be a lot more productive. We need to produce. We need to use our skills and our gifts to start businesses, to create things for people to buy, not just in our local economies, not just in your local community, not just in your city, not just in your state, but across the globe. Because that is how to bring in revenue into any system. That is how people earn, right? So we need to reduce consumption, boost production, improve productivity, and capital allocation. But there are certain things that, that cannot happen unless people like us, people like you, take the initiative and act, right? But what is the impact? What would be the beneficial impact? The beneficial impact will be productivity. We'll have a more productive economy, more productive society, would experience economic growth, and not just individually, but across the world. But it requires us to take action, right? It would also lead to poverty reduction and shared prosperity for everyone. But action is needed. We need to take action right away. I'll talk a bit about what my company, Corporate Bestie, does. Like I said, we help entrepreneurs to incorporate and launch global companies without stress or complex paperwork. We've simplified the legal jargon and the complexity that comes with forming a company and abiding by regulatory compliance, right? With our platform, you can apply in minutes. There are no legal jargon, no complex paperwork. You get your business account, you get your tax identification number, you get your certificate, you get growth tools, and you get training and mentorship to continue to grow your business. We have customers who have used our services before. There's Angel Fortune Obeta. She says, I had a smooth, seamless experience registering my business name and company. From making inquiries till the final stage, I was carried along. Everything was clarified. Communication was great. No unnecessary back and forth. And compared to the rates out there, the service is very affordable. I absolutely recommend. Another comment, another feedback review from one of our customers. His name is Jimmy Ojikutu. He says super affordable, super fast, super efficient, stellar customer service, and so on and so forth. And you can read the other one. But essentially, one of the things that is critical to us, that we're really concerned about, is that we want to raise 100,000 founders to help them build sustainable enterprises. So our 100K Founders program is a 3-year pathway to support 100,000 entrepreneurs to build sustainable, profitable, and globally relevant enterprises in Africa. We understand the importance of entrepreneurship in promoting shared prosperity, advancing productivity, advancing economic growth, and we are on a mission to reach 100,000 entrepreneurs. And if you're one of those 100,000 people, we ask you to come on board. If you know anyone who is part of that 100,000 founders, we ask you to ask them to come on board, okay? And so I'm excited to be sharing this with you because we are all connected, and it's important that we're all doing all we can to promote entrepreneurship in our economy, because that is how we're going to survive and share wealth. So we have a bootcamp coming up, which is part of the 100K Founders program. It's a 10-day business training. And it would last from March 13 to 24. We'll continue to have different sessions. So go to our website and sign up, right? So that you are part of this training. It's happening on March 13 to 24. You'll get hands-on business training for 10 days. You would also get a business registration certificate, a tax ID, a business bank account, and be part of our vibrant entrepreneurship community for just 2,000 naira per day. sounds ridiculous, right? What we really want to support more people, more individuals to start businesses, because that is how we grow as an economy, as Nigerians, as Africans. That is how we grow. That is how we fight actively against the looming recession that is coming to us. We need more people to become more productive, and that's what we'll be sharing during the session. Would help you to generate a business idea, validate your customer, business modeling, and generating business plans, business branding. We would share with you what you need to know about regulatory compliance, social media marketing and digital transformation, financial management and access to funding, business global business mobility. We'll share all of that with you during the session. So let's go straight into it, right? 15 profitable and globally relevant business ideas. So America is one of the foremost top economies in the world, right? And based on research from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, there are certain jobs, there are certain industries that are in demand. These industries are vibrant. These industries are profitable. These industries, they require people. So whether you're providing services as whether you're providing service as an entrepreneur starting a business, or a consultant providing services in these industries, or you're looking to even have a job, right? You're not ready to quit your 9 to 5 and you still want to hold on to your 9 to 5. These industries are critical, right? People, they are looking, there are opportunities in these industries for people like you. So the first industry is for coaches and scouts. So whether you're helping people to start something, motivating them, that industry is on the top, right? So coaches and scouts, financial managers, the world is looking for you, essentially. The world is looking for what you already have. The world is looking for what you can provide, right? Financial managers, logisticians, people who are able to, so logisticians is like essentially people who move things from one place to the other. Number 4, market research analysts rather, and marketing specialists. So if you're able to take data and translate that information into logical sense that creates value for other people, the world is looking for you. Number 5, medical and health services managers, the world is looking for you, whether you're providing insurance, whether you're providing emergency support, care for the elderly. There are opportunities in those sectors. If you're a tutor, teacher, or instructor, there are opportunities in the sectors that you're in as well. Number 7, substance abuse, behavioral disorder, and mental health counselors. There are opportunities for you. So my point really is, do not undervalue the idea that you have. If the ideas you have fall under any of these categories, even if it doesn't fall under the categories, right now, start thinking about how you can take that idea that you have and create solutions that are relevant globally, right? So I'm going to share 15 business ideas, so you can take a screenshot of this and run with it, right? You can run with this. So I put together 4 categories of businesses you can start. And these businesses are, they're globally relevant. They can earn you income. You can sell them to anyone across the world and generate revenue in foreign currency, right? So number 1 is under the coaching expert business. You would find things that something like health and fitness coaching. It will always sell. It will always be in the market, whether you're providing the coaching or even providing the lifestyle material. So if you sell products around health and fitness, you're selling products, capsules, supplements, right? There's an entire industry looking for your service. So if you help, so that's number 1. If you help people, if you coach people on money management, making money, multiplying money, saving money, there's that is a business idea you can start running with. There's something around business development, helping people to learn, helping people to improve themselves, career development. There's a sector for you. Business support, helping people to start up businesses, helping people to manage their businesses, manage finances in their businesses, manage accounting, hiring, setting up websites, setting up digital social media platforms. There is an entire sector, waiting for you to share your ideas, turn it into a business, share your skills, share your expertise. Another industry is the lifestyle related industry. Fashion and clothes business is, a profitable industry. Jewelry and hair business, travel and tourism. These are sectors under the lifestyle. What are you selling, products or offering services? You can start a business in these sectors. There's also the logistics business, ideas you can pursue under the logistics sector, food and grocery delivery, movement of people, helping to move people, transportation services, transporting of documents or other types of, materials. It could be like furniture, heavy tools, or simple things like documents, moving documents from one place to the other. Then also cleaning support, helping people to clean, laundry, housekeeping. All of these are services or products or things that you can sell globally, right? If you're also in the medical and health services industry, emergency support, medication, home care for the aged and invalid, providing insurance. It could even be to teach people about insurance, and you can make a lot of revenue doing that. So how can you turn your idea? So let's say you already have an idea. You've taken an idea from some of the list I already shared, or you already have an idea that you're pursuing or you're thinking about pursuing. How do you turn that idea that attracts global customers? I'm going to share something simple with you, right? Turning any idea into a global business is all about, it's really what entrepreneurship is about, right? But entrepreneurship is really about solving problems. So entrepreneurs are extraordinary people who identify problems in the world, create solutions to these problems, make a profit with their solutions, and multiply wealth and impact for other people. So if you're in this room, if you're listening to this session, if you're part of the session and you're thinking, how can I turn my idea into a business? Here are some things you need to do. Number one, you need to identify a problem. What problem does that idea that you have solve? Okay, what problem does it solve in the world? If it solves a problem in Nigeria, right, it can solve a problem in the US, in the UK, in Canada, in Ghana, wherever, any part of the world, right? Identify a problem in the world and then create a solution to those problems. Create solutions to those problems and make a profit with that solution. And then you're able to multiply wealth and impact for others, because one problem in one economy can apply to problems in other economies. That's how you scale. That's how you go global. But essentially, you need to be solving global problems. Don't just solve random problems. This is a very popular thing where a lot of people underrate it. They undervalue it. There's a reason why it's called the global goals, the sustainable development goals. There's a reason, because these are issues and things that people face across the globe. Poverty is an issue across the globe. Hunger is an issue across the globe. Good health, and well-being is something that people need across the globe. Quality education. So whatever idea that you have, take some time to review the sustainable development goal, and which is something that we're also going to be doing during the bootcamp. We're going to be taking your idea or helping to develop an idea that solves global problems. So you want to make sure that your idea or that business you're starting creates a solution to a global problem, at least one global problem, and that's how you make money. That's how you go global. But there are three things you need to avoid. if you desire to build a global business, there are three things that you must avoid, there are three pitfalls. And this is something like I wish I knew earlier, but I didn't. But I eventually, I found these things based on experience and all the processes I have gone through over from when I first started building my company, right? And that is why I'm sharing it with you, so you don't have to go through that. All of the things you need to avoid from day one if you desire to build a global business. Number one, you need to avoid thinking and believing that building a global business is for other people. I have come across different entrepreneurs who believe or think that their businesses are too small to go global. Their businesses cannot thrive in a different economy. They're waiting for when the business gets to 10 years, 5 years before they expand. That is not true. You don't need to wait till that time to get global customers, to start earning in foreign currencies, to expand your business. Okay, so things like believing and building and thinking and believing that it is for other people, that is not true. I've heard people talk about time. It's not yet time for my business. That is not correct. Some people are afraid. They let fear to hold them back. That is not correct. Some people let fear of criticism, fear of failure, and so on and so forth to hold them back. But if you think in that manner, you limit yourself. There's also another thing that I've frequently heard people say is the issue about money. People are afraid that they need a lot of money to expand. That is not correct. It is in the simple things that you're currently not implementing. And that's what we'll be sharing when we during the Idea to Global Business Bootcamp. Okay. Number two, pitfall that you need to avoid from day one is ignoring legal and regulatory compliance from day one. So if you want to build a global business, from day one, you must start thinking about how to be legally and regulatorily compliant. You need to be compliant to laws and the regulations of your home country, as well as the countries across the world, right? That you're looking to expand, where you're trying to get customers. And so that goes from ensuring that you have a registered business, a properly formed business. You form your business according to the structure that suits your particular business, and we'll be sharing during the bootcamp how to do that, how to get there. Okay, the bootcamp is very loaded, right? It's a very loaded bootcamp. I'm going to be sharing, about legal compliance, information and resources that you need to be aware of before you expand. But it starts from the day one. It starts from the idea stage of your business. Number three pitfall is the poor use of digital tools from day one. If you desire to grow a global business from day one, people should be able to find you. And how do you enforce that? How do you ensure that from day one you start using tools? You start using technology to grow visibility into your business, to attract people into your business. And so we're going to be sharing that, things like how to use social media, how to be found on the Google webpage, how to grow yourself as an entrepreneur, how to ensure that people find you and can see that you're a credible business owner, credible voice, credible solution to the problems that they already have. So we're going to be sharing all of that during the session. Again, the session is the Idea to Global Business Bootcamp. We're launching our first cohort is March 13th to 24th, 2003. And the cost of it is 2,000 naira per day, which is a total for the 10 days. What you're paying is just 20,000 naira. That's small money, right? But we made it affordable so that, because again, like I said, we're on a mission to raise 100,000 entrepreneurs. We want to raise 100,000 entrepreneurs. And so we've made it so accessible. We'll be providing 10 days hands-on business training. You'll get your certificate, you get your tax ID, business bank account, entrepreneurship, and you join our entrepreneurship community. And the registration link is www.bit.ly/I2G Bootcamp. And when you click on the link, you'll be able to join the session and you'll learn all about the session. Okay. So if you have any questions so far, I'll be happy to take your questions. One of the questions that has come in, you can also send your questions to us in the Telegram group. So we have a Telegram community where you can join, ask your questions, get information, continue to get opportunities, even as you join the bootcamp. People have asked, what kind of business certificate would I get? You will get a business name certificate. For those who are in Nigeria, that is the kind of registration you will get when you register your business, but you'd also get a tax ID, you'd also get a business bank account. If you think that a business name certificate is not the type of structure that is relevant to your type of business, so the business name certificate is essentially like a sole proprietorship for one-man business. But if you think that you want to, you want to do another structure, maybe a limited liability company, maybe a partnership, or any other structure that suits your business, would also advise you on how to go about it. Okay. All sessions, will be, you'll be able to access all the sessions, whether you're not available live or not, right? You'd have access to workbooks, worksheets, and we already have experts who will be sharing their expertise with you to help you take that idea that you have and turn it into a global business that helps you to be financially independent, that helps you to be able to provide for yourself, provide for your family, provide for your community, and create solutions to problems that people are already experiencing, right? So that together we're contributing our quota to making the world a lot more prosperous, right? To advance economic growth, to ensure that people have access to capital. The lessons you'll be getting, the training you'll be getting from the boot camp would also help you to position your business for funding. We've made it very, we're very strategic and deliberate. You will not find this kind of training anywhere else. And so that's why we are bringing it, to every entrepreneur, new entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs to be part of the program, right? To be part of the program. So again, to join the program, it's bit.ly/I2G Bootcamp. Join this training, advance your knowledge, advance your skills, and grow yourself so that you can continue to expand from right now. You don't have to wait till 5 years later, or 6 years, or 10 years later. You can start generating income, foreign currency into your business. Part of what you would also be learning would be how to develop your business model and business plan. I'm just going to take you to, the website right now. So you also see, right. So this is the website. So just give me a few minutes. Let's go to the website where you can so it's loading. So the website again is www.I2G Bootcamp. So when you get to the website, what you'll be seeing would be turn your idea into a global business in 10 days for as little as 2,000 naira per day. For as little as 2,000 naira per day. So again, would help you to generate or refine your business ideas, create solutions to global problems, find customers from any location willing and able to pay for your products and services, and help you access digital tools and resources to accelerate your business growth, right? You would also be able to join our Telegram group where you find resources, materials, ask questions if you have questions, and continue to support you. So if this is something that you would like to be part of, one of the things I'll just say to you is what will 2,000 naira per day do for you? Because you're investing this in your personal development, in your business growth, to help you to become financially independent, to help you to finally leave that job that you feel stuck in, to stop the rat chase that you're currently stuck in, and grow a business, build a business that helps you to be profitable and even be global, right? Like I said, this is how I took my own idea, right? I took my own idea, started building my business, and I'm able to employ people, provide revenue, provide income for other families. Because as entrepreneurs, when we employ people, we're also supporting their families, supporting them. Okay, there's the cycle of wealth and growth that we also provide for other people. We're not here in the world for ourselves. We're here to to live, to enjoy our lives, and for other people through us to also feel our life, feel the things that we've been given, right? So I invite you to take that money, take that, that 2,000 naira and invest in your personal and business growth, and take your idea, that little idea you have, turn it into a business. I encourage you to sign up for the bootcamp, and I'll see you on the other side. We're all ready to welcome you to the first cohort of the Idea to Global Business Bootcamp. See you inside. If you have any questions, please feel free to send us a message. You can send a message via WhatsApp. You can go to our website. You can send an email to bestie@corporatebestie.com. You can call my number, or send a text message, send a WhatsApp message, or even go to our website at www.corporatebestie.com. We hope you've got value from this. Click on the link, take the link, copy the link, put it in your browser, and sign up for the session. See you inside. Bye.